I like to travel to places and stay there for long periods of time. Some people call this style of travel slow travel. I like to call it my life, but we recently moved to Italy. I'm studying the Italian language in Turin while my wife's doing her citizenship through descent. We're here long term, at least 8 months. While I think that a lot of things should be done slow, there are some things that should be done faster if it makes our lives easier. Being in a new place, being uncomfortable, is something that you can get over fast, and you should. So I'm going to show you how we spent our Sunday getting to know the city of Turin here in Italy. This includes getting oriented, learning the history of the place, and doing some exploring on your own. I know what it's like to feel lost and disoriented when you first get to a new place, and I haven't found anything that helps more than the free walking tour. Okay, it's not really a free tour. You should pay at the end, and if you don't pay, you're an asshole. And don't be an asshole. These are a pay-what-you-wish tour that you sign up for online. Usually there's some kind of a recommendation on the website where you sign up. We took a tour with Angelo through Free Tour Turin. He was born and raised in Turin and started the company to share what his city has to offer with people from all over the world. We've taken free tours from Spain to Vietnam. Guru Walk and freetour.com are two companies that we've used in the past, and I'll link all the resources in this video below in the description so you can access them later. There are usually several options of tours that you can take. I usually take the general history and landmark tour, but you can take coffee tours, you can take food tours, art tours, night tours, all different types that are all fun to do. I've taken food tours before. Food's one of my favorite parts of traveling, and I was never disappointed. Guides build relationships with local businesses and can give you access to places that you never would have had access to as a tourist or would have just walked right by. They're also a great source on recommendations for local places to eat and things to see after your tour. Guides often have umbrellas. They're great for pointing and following through busy streets, especially in busy cities like Milan or Barcelona, Spain. You cover a lot of ground on these tours, so wear comfortable shoes, first of all. Second of all, it really helps you with your sense of direction in the place. You get a general knowledge of the history of the city and how to get around. So this is always one of the first things that I like to do when I get to a new place. Now that you've finished the tour, keep walking. Walk everywhere. And if you can't walk, take the public transportation, because watching the local life on the public transportation is part of the experience. So get yourself something to eat and then dive deeper into the history of the place by visiting a museum. We visited the Royal Palace of Turin. It gave us more insight into the city's royal influence. The interior is dripping in just lavish decor, gold leaf, frescoes, tapestries, suits of armor, relics from all over the world. A little much if you ask me, but I live out of a suitcase, so there's that. It was the home of the Savoy family that ruled over the city for centuries. Vittorio Emanuele II of the House of Savoy was born in Turin, and he was the first king of Italy after the unification of Italy in the mid to late 19th century. This made Turin the country's first capital. You'll find statues of him in many places around Italy, like in front of the Duomo in Milan, looking at the famous Galleria with his name on the front of it. I mean, look at the mustache on this guy. That is a kingly mustache, if I've ever seen one. The palace complex in Turin also includes the Chapel of the Holy Shroud, where the Shroud of Turin is housed. It's one of the most famous relics in Christianity, and one of the many reasons people come here when it's on display. It's not currently on display right now, but maybe next year or the year after. Next, explore on your own. Be adventurous. We heard about a food festival that was going on, and we saw a few posters on this. We realized that it was the last day of the event. We were tired, but we said, we can't miss it. We went, and we were happy that we did. We had no idea how big it was gonna be. It turns out that it was an event called Salone del Gusto, the Terra Madre festival. This is taken off of the website. It's an international fair taking place every 2 years dedicated to small-scale food producers producing high-quality products reflecting their local culinary traditions. And it was put on, I believe, by the organization called Slow Food, which came out of the slow food movement that was started in 1986 as a response to the opening of a fast food restaurant near the Spanish Steps in Rome. A quote from their website: "Slow food is a global movement of local groups and activists united by the common goal of ensuring everyone has access to good, clean, and fair food." Again, I'll link their website in the description below. Check it out, read more about their organization and its history. We had a well-earned beer, tasted a lot of delicious food, went home rolling and happy. If you like this video, then consider watching one of my other videos, consider subscribing, give me a like down there, talk to me in the comments, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.